That moment when you are so embarrassed about something that has happened and you just want to coil up into a ball and be invisible for like a month. Life should just give you a break for a while. That sort of embarrassment, that sort of shame, our system has allowed us to accept shame and embarrassment so much so that most of our decisions in life are hindered because we do not want to be embarrassed, or we do not want to be ashamed at the end or feel at the end. Embarrassment is psychological. You can still move past it. The fear of embarrassment hinders bold steps. That's what it does. We do not realize there is so much power in being shameless. Mention any great person who has existed, who has made a mark on this earth, and you would see that they did things that went against societal norms. In every field, family, religion, government, politics, business, media, music, education, anyone in these fields who made an impact lived by being shameless, by standing true to their beliefs and putting out their opinions, speaking out when they have to speak out. The likes of Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King Jr., Walt Disney, greatness requires that vulnerability. You have to learn how to be shameless. Don't get me wrong, I am not validating disrespect. This is not about disrespect. This is about being bold when you have to be bold. This is about making your voice heard when your voice must be heard. This is about taking those risks regardless of who's watching, regardless of thinking if you would fail or not, regardless of that feeling that what if it doesn't work, in spite of that shame that is running through your mind, that if I start that business and it doesn't work, regardless of the people in the corner who are ready to make a joke out of you, regardless of all that. Just look at Mr. Beast of YouTube. With the idea he had to start a YouTube channel, if he had said that my friends will laugh at me so I won't start, he wouldn't have made as much as he is making now just from YouTube. And that has opened so many doors for him. You know, one thing I really love about Jesus of the Bible? He was shameless. Right? You think he'd be shy, he'd be reserved, because come on, he's the Son of God, right? But he went about going against societal norms. He saw what society was offering, and he knew that in order for him to do what he came here to do, it would have to mean going against societal norms. It would have to mean stepping on the toes of some people. It would have to mean doing what you have to do in spite of who might laugh. There's always a what if. So if you're doing it, do it. If you know the purpose you carry, if you know the mark you have to make, if you know the people depending on you, if you know that your generation will be aligned by your decisions that you take now, you will start being as shameless as possible with your boldness. A lot in your life is dependent on your decisions, and boldness is the first step. In spite of whoever laughs, in spite of how you feel, in spite of what might happen, if it's a decision that has to be made, do it.